13 for 1. Early breakthrough for New Zealand, and the wicket of Ajinkya Rahane brings Virat Kohli to the crease. Oh, through the gap. Lovely from Kohli.
Beautiful. Just leaning into the drive. Not looking to hit it too hard. The high back lift and the way the bat came down made sure that it raced away to the boundary. Again, look at that, leaning into the drive. Beautiful.
Lovely sound. Lovely sound.
Down, Ross Taylor. Oh dear.
Now, that was catching practice. Virat Kohli cannot believe it because Ross Taylor had moved a little wider. And this is the practice you do day in, day out, first thing in the morning before the start of the game. In practice, the ball is angled to you. Oh, he'll take it. 10 out of 10. Now you'll have to say 9 out of 10. Now, how costly could that prove?
If you go by the way he batted it the last time in an international, the T20 semis, oh, this is an in and out. This is a sitter. Absolute sitter. Yes, if you go by the way he batted against Australia in the T20 semi-finals over here, it might cost New Zealand plenty.
Oh, beautifully timed. Wonderful shot off his hips.
Just changing the line, coming over the wicket. And Virat Kohli onto it in a flash. Gets into great position across, stands up tall, and generates tremendous power. I beg your pardon, he was still around the wicket, just using the angle. But he does play this shot extremely well. Bolt has been very economical up to now.
Oh, the pull shot this time. Well and truly in front of square. 4 more.
Well, how quickly he got into position. Very, very quickly. It was almost as if he was waiting for that short ball. Gets into position very quickly, gets inside the line of the ball and whacks it over square leg for a boundary. Magnificent shot that from Virat Kohli.
Yes, this time he tried to change the angle from over the wicket, tried to slant it across him, but Kohli was up to it. So he gets back across, deep in his crease, and hammers it, one bounce over the rope. So the thinking you could see from Bolt over the wicket, angle it across the left hand, the right-hander.
He tried to create that angle, but Virat Kohli was very quickly into position. That's a magnificent shot. One bounce over the boundary.
Runs needed. The short ball to start with. There's a big appeal from the bowler. Others have gone up as well. Don't think Ross Taylor was too excited. It slips
the wicket because they wanted Virat Kohli out there as early as they could with the ball still swinging.
Fire.
Need a partnership here, India.
He wants to. And he'll get to. Good running.
Could have been trouble.
Oh, beautiful placement. Now, this is a mastered work. You have to have a look at this shot. It's work with the wrist and the way he opens the face of the blade. And then to generate that kind of power. This is not a bad delivery at all. Intentional. The way he wants to get that placement going.
Ravi, you mentioned the use of the wrist. Now we can see the use on the leg side. As you take a look at the boundary again, look at the amount of wrist that comes into play. Nicely opens. Picked it from off stump. Gets into a position where he's head over the ball and makes it look so simple, Virat Kohli. The important thing is the bat is in front of the pad.
A good placement. Two was the call from Virat Kohli. The moment he played it.
Oh. Only one's up at the moment.
Wow. He's creamed that. Now, if ever you saw a tracer bullet. Now that's one tonight. This has really raced off the bat.
It's a screamer. Wonderful noise as the ball hit the bat and right from the middle. What a position he got into, deep into the crease. We don't see that very often. Outstanding shot that.
Oh, good placement, just drifting onto the pads, and he pays the price for it. Boundary to end the over. It's 50 for Virat Kohli, and it's 103 for 2.
That had been such a good over up until that point. Tim Southee would be disappointed with himself. Just a freebie on leg stump, even just outside, and
Be very proud of that, because that is one.
oh, slower ball, very well bowled, not controlled, but he'll pick up 4 with Virat Kohli.
It's the same difference.
Usually I get it right because it's about the time I'm coming home. Pushing for 2. Good running. Swung away, my goodness me. One bounce and into the boundary for 4. 178 for 2.
Wow, wow, wow. What a shot. Looked like a last minute punch. Slow delivery in 107. Look at that. Again the wrist. And he held back his pose.
Oh, once again, just a flick of the wrists. Beautiful from Kohli.
Would it be fair to say the ball got a whipping?
You can say that, because again, this is at will. Okay, there's a gap there. I want to hit the ball there. He just gets into position nicely. Again, the slower ball, so gives him that extra bit of time and allows him to get that bottom hand into play.
He's now in his 9th over. One good thing for New Zealand, it doesn't seem like there's too much of dew on the outfield. That ball.
Right on top of the ball, this time straight.
Real tossed up delivery on that occasion from Santner. After this over, they can have one more fielder outside the circle.
Catch!
Slice it over point. Close to that fielder at inside the circle. The boundary has been stopped. But oh, flick of the wrist again. And that's going to be 4 runs. Virat Kohli moves on to 98. He's getting pumped up now.
And that's always a danger when you bring that fine leg into the 30-yard circle. You've got to be very, very accurate. And what Kohli has done is just stayed put. Saw the ball was a little bit short. Brings his bottom man into play and just flicks it. There is a fielder at deep square leg, in away from that fielder at short fine leg.
Moves on to 99. That was the shot he attempted.
He scores, he'll be hurting.
Easily done. Picks up a single. Will get his 100th run. And also his 26th one-day international 100.
A clap from Ross Taylor, 2600s. And once again, it is chasing down a total. He paces these innings to perfection. Still a long way to go. 72 runs needed, but the perfect man at the crease. And what 100 it's been.
And you can see from the reaction, that's the goal, Scott, for him to win the game. 100 is just a byproduct. He loves winning for India. Comes onto his own when India bats second. Just got his 26th one-day international 100. Only son of Jayasuriya, Ponting and Tendulkar have more than Virat Kohli in many ways when you compare it. Pull shot square on the leg side. Oh, he's gone very fine. Electable shot there from Virat Kohli to get another boundary.
Well, his mind is like a computer, isn't it? He knows exactly where the fielder is, where he can take advantage of it. So it's a delicate shot. Opening the face of the bat and taking it away from that fielder there. He knows that the fielder has been brought inside that 30-yard circle. And this is wonderful batting. Now the third man goes back. The mid-off comes up. Now what's the length that Trent Boult is going to bowl?
Some great shot selection, always gets into good positions. It's the spinners. What wrist work with most of the shots in this innings. 11 fours and still going.
Yes, and he wants to be there at the finish. Still running hard. So just 52 needed now.
Straight away, that's the key to running. Committing right from the start. You can ease up at the end when you know you've made it, but always tough if you take it easy to begin with.
Again, 2.
A good chase for India.
6th of the over. It's that's smashed and beats the man in the deep. Corey Anderson did not account for the spin and the power at which the ball was going. Ran past the ball.
Well, the reason he ran past the ball is because he had to go at full speed to get there in the first place. And he did all the work, but then once that bounce and spin came, he wasn't able to check himself up. Excellent fielder normally. Made to look silly there.
On the bounce to a long off. He's in a hurry now, Virat Kohli. 44 needed from 40. The 50 partnership has come in very quick time. Another match-winning innings.
Kohli's doing everything right. He's called two and he's taken off. And they'll get them easy. Those wrists, perfection.
Those are the kind of shots where he'll keep the strike.
When you add his exploits at the T20 World Cup, the IPL he had.
Wow! Now that's placed with surgical precision. It's a masterclass once again from Virat Kohli. Not much of a gap. This is like threading a needle.
Well, lots talked about the battle between him and Kane Williamson. They both are experts in threading the ball through that extra cover region, beating mid-off. Kane Williamson's a little bit wider. Neesham knows. It had been a good over up to that point.
Different field placements for him, but he will still find the gap. He'll look to hit into the gap. It's one of his great qualities.
The best in which to use their hands and put the ball into gaps, just like that. Perfect Yorker. I'm not going to try and hit it too hard. I'll run it down to third man and get off strike.
Gets two.
Felt they had a chance here. He's into the gap again. Kohli takes off straight away. But Mitchell Santner's throw was wide. Would have been.
This is a kind of player. He'll keep the strike with that single. Oh, that's a fine shot. Just opening the face of the blade and finding the boundary. Now that's real quality. Played it late, and that was the adjustment.
Exhilarating. Wonderful shot. Scotty, you're talking about the boundary. Lack of boundary in the last over. Here, he's got a boundary at the very first delivery.
I think that's been a feature for India. That's what they've done well. Takes all the pressure off the over.
Oh, he goes onside this time. Really is toying. And he goes over the top. Finds the boundary again. This is his highest score on this ground. In fact, by any batsman. The previous highest by his captain, 139 on this ground.
Slow delivery from Trent Boult, just bowling the cutters, trying to go away from the bat of Virat Kohli. No such luck. He's in too good a form. Straight out of the middle.
Goes again. Chipped over the infield and into the crowd. It's a chip, mind, not a hit.
Truly amazing. This is unbelievable stuff. It's a masterly innings. Picks up the line, picks up the length, and no fuss. Presenting the full face of the bat.
It's a check drive that landed near the dressing room. More runs. The 150 comes up for Virat Kohli.
Second score, a 150 plus. And his numbers are really staggering when he bats second, when India's chasing. That's good, amazing what this man, young man, is capable of.
Four more. He really is peppering this field with surgical freedom. 22 runs in this over. 285 for 3, just one needed.